moving on. Now we need to go outside, and there are things we can do with the hook, and we have to, you guys know how, I don't know if any of you have ever been in a photo laboratory before, but I think I have once in my life, but from what I remember in, like movies and TV shows, photo labs are usually lit with a red light. I don't know if it's not a black light, but it's something to that effect. So what we need to do is we need to get the light bulb that we grabbed to be red. And the way we do that is not what you would have expected. So the rope broke, but I'll keep this end. And we combine the rope with the hook, and with the hook we use that again on the well, and we pull out something that was down there. And that thing is a bird made of brass that we have to put in the cuckoo clock. Go ahead and unlatch this door over here. We're gonna go in here now that we have the lantern, because it was too dark before. I think it is. I don't know if you can. I think I tried before in another playthrough and I couldn't do it. And there are stone angels in here that are really disturbing. So grab that acid. It's vitriol. And we leave the greenhouse now to go down this dark path where we came from. And we find... yuck. It's a dead deer. What does it say? Corpse of a deer. Its abdomen torn open. It looks recently dead. Old ruins lay by the path. They seem to be Roman in style. So here's what we do. We take this light bulb, and we gotta smear it with the blood and the guts of this deer. Isn't that disgusting? Yeah. That's what we have to do. Then we have to head back where we came from. Because we have everything that we need from outside. For now. Almost everything. We have to come back outside in a little bit. Go back up the stairs. We'll go into Alexander's room first, and we will put the bird... It shakes, as if there's something inside. So we put the bird just back in the cuckoo clock. It fits perfectly. How about that? Now let's go develop this photo. And on the ground, I'll go ahead and hover over it for you guys, just so you know. There's a note here. I wanted to point it out earlier, but I feel like I'll do it now anyway. It's not even really necessary since I'm going to show you how to develop the photo, but this just shows you how to do it, basically. Collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached, some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal cause of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. This is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution, and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of chemicals. They cause a failure, they would almost require a chapter by themselves. A long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. The best results always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formula, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. So, you guys got that, right? It's vitriol, cyanide, and then we use the sink to rinse it off. But first we have to put under the red light. Okay. It's really creepy in here now. Put the envelope in the sink. Now let's get our vitriol. Good, good. Oil has caused a strong acidic reaction. Let's apply the cyanide. I've applied the liquids in the correct order. All that remains is to rinse the plate. Let's do that. He didn't even flick it. He didn't even turn the nozzle at all. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexander. Terrifying. Just terrifying. Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen. So what we do now is we have to go back to Alexander's room and we show him this photo. Hopefully this will wake him up. Alexander, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It is you and our old friend Anthony, and there's someone else blurred in the background. Who's the third figure? Does he mean something to you? Drop something. The bird awaits. A piece of clockwork, a hand. Oh, I should probably grab that. Good. Leave the room. Go back downstairs. And we apply this clock hand to this grandfather clock, which is missing a piece. And I know it said like 6:15, but the correct time is actually 3 o'clock. I think the other clock says like 6:15. I don't know why I don't know how we get this time, but this is whatever reason the time that is the answer to this puzzle. It's a cuckoo clock going upstairs. It stopped. Let's check it out, shall we? Hey there, bird. The bird has burst out at the stroke. Now its beak is open. Click the bird. Hey, there was a key inside. Alright, let's leave. Go down the stairs. Now we go back outside. And we go through to this yard, use the key on this. And some crows fly out of this. Great, great. Go down. We want to go to this cabinet, chest of drawers over here. And we pull out a shovel. Now we have to leave. And we use the shovel on this grave over here. Ooh. Scary. Click on it again. Now use the vitriol to dissolve the lock. Us being rescued by the nuns. I don't know why they put us where they did, so let's examine this. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape? There's a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. Besides the corpse, there's a paper leaf. Read it. Dear Alexander, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the I can't read that word. Of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls Hopo. Yes, like the legendary bird. Might be Hoopoe. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Videte Nikia Shiat, July 2nd, 1887. Grab that canvas that he's holding, which is a constellation of the stars. Well, map of the stars. As it just said. My god, that sounds like Alexander! Uh-oh. Let's go check on him. As soon as it'll let me. Go back. Go up the stairs, go up the stairs. Go in the room. He's not there. Alexander! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alrighty then. So, let's read this note. I meant to read this earlier. Oh wait, I did already read this, sorry. So, I'm not going to wait around for it to happen, but I want you guys to know something. There is a secret in this room. If you wait in this room for about 2 or 3 minutes, don't move anywhere, don't leave the room at all for any reason, a raven will fly in and wisp and say, nevermore. That's how you get the secret in this room, if you guys are curious. Some diary pages on the wheelchair, the paper is ripped apart as if somebody had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st. Wow. Of all days. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony, watching the valley with a true, serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab. Mr. Alexander's snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. Go out onto the balcony, and there's an item we can grab. It's a ring. Oh, it's a lens mounted in a metal ring. You know what I meant, same difference game.